It is Indie Bookstore Day, and I've read 7 books this month, and I've brought in no books this month. Let's go! Hi, it's been a while since I've used my car camera. How fun! I'm using my car camera because I am on my way to pick up Hope. It was going to be a full sister day where we all went to different indie bookstores. Now it's just me and Hope. Sister date. So I'm picking her up from her college, and we are going to stores in Towson and Baltimore. And it's gonna be fun.
What's you doing?
Are you good with being in a YouTube video?
Sure, but I so she wouldn't even care if you picked her up.
Let's go, it's Indie Bookstore Day. We're going to the Ivy Bookshop first.
And Starbucks.
Yes, Starbucks first, then the Ivy Bookshop. Hope said I have to do a taste test because I've never had a pink drink.
And definitely not with cold foam. I don't know why. When I said and definitely, I was like, that feels corny.
Yeah, I wouldn't have even known to get it with cold foam unless Hope said to.
It's good. This is my two. I get a ice vanilla latte or I get that.
It's very strawberry. It's a lot creamier than I thought it would be.
Could you have cream in it?
All right, we've got our drinks.
Oh. I don't want to drink
We
it.
can, yeah. Our parking spot is maybe not a parking spot. They're a lot busier than I thought. Which like is good because it's Indie Bookstore Day. But not good because it makes me nervous.
Let's go look at some indie books.
Well, yeah, okay.
Yes. I can handle it.
I'm a teddy bear. And I'm getting it for people that
And I can't, I invert letters all the time.
Yeah, I'm absolutely.
We just got out of the Ivy Bookshop.
We ate.
No, we didn't. You're hungry. I know that's not what that means.
I got this, ooh, and it came with skipped consensus. I got this book called Good Morning Monster, about like a therapist, tales of like her kind of her patients who overcame the most hardships, or like the most intense hardships. Oh my god, this keeps happening. What's that? And then they put a little bookmark in it.
And I got Emotional Inheritance, which is also by a therapist talking about her own trauma, some of her patients, and then a bunch of research on how our parents' traumas affect us, hence the title. So we both went therapy.
Need it.
We do need it. So it was very cute. You saw the video. We're out back now. They have a bunch of space out back for like a community.
We were here before for a book event.
Yeah, we came last year for Grub Street, which is our college, my alum.
You're alumna.
See,
Alumna. You're alumna.
I am an alumna.
Yeah. Did you know alma mater?
Alma mater, that's the word.
But that
my
means-
alma mater.
Alma mater means nurturing mother.
Ew. But yeah, my alma mater, she currently goes there. It's their lit mag, their student lit mag, and they had their launch party here last year, and it's wonderful. And there is lots of space for community and stuff out back, so very, very nice bookstore. Do you want to go to, well, let's look at which one's closer. We're going to Greedy Beads.
Do you see my cavity? Yeah, what's your last name? Dotson,
forgot that I was doing a video for a bit. So we went to Greedy Reads and we got, I'm sure I took videos there, so you should know or assume that we did that tote bag thing that I took a video of, and we split it. Then we were gonna go to Charm City Reads, but the path there, and then we did not, I struggled to park at Greedy Reads, so I didn't want to go to another place where I was more city driving and then more city parking. And I was looking at the map, and Snug Books, you could see on the map that it likely had a parking lot, and it does, which is where we are sitting right now. I'll show you the Greedy Reads books when we get back to Hope's place, because I think we'll have a little time before she has work. She doesn't have to be in the video if she doesn't want to.
No, I'll be in the video. I was gonna say I'm already in the video.
Well, I meant like when we get back to your place.
Oh yeah.
Snug Books was super cute. And I can't believe that like the whole time I was in college I never heard of them. Like I wonder if they're a little newer than the other bookstores I was looking at.
Probably. The bookbinder, we stopped by a bookbinder. She was new.
Yeah, we stopped by on the way back. On the way in, we saw a sign that was like arts and bookbindery. And I was like, because I have that copy of Aurora Leigh that I think I've talked about on this channel before. You probably don't remember it because it's not as important to you as it is to me. It's very important to me. And yeah, I scratched myself.
Yeah, I was wondering.
And I have been thinking about getting it rebound because the front cover's off and it's from the 1890s and it's so cute. So we popped in there to talk to her because of that sign, and she said she just opened up in September, and she was explaining to me different things she could do. She couldn't do a full restoration. It'd be like just different things to put the book back together. And I appreciate it because I wasn't really expecting a full restoration anyway. That book's pretty boogered up. As long as it's in one piece again, I told her, and she showed me some things, and she does like cloth binding, and it's cute. And the people at Snug Books were so nice.
Yeah.
And I was complaining to Hope on the way here that we've been to 2 bookstores and nobody gave us an Indie Bookstore Day sticker. Ridiculous. They gave me one. Top tier, best bookstore of the day. Hello, we're back home, safe and sound. We almost crashed 3 times. I'm not a city driver.
Wait, we're almost home. What'd you say after that?
We're almost home.
No, we are home.
Or we are home.
You said that.
We're safe and sound.
Safe and sound. It sounded like gibberish. Okay.
We almost crashed 3 times.
Work.
I am not a city driver. Alright. I was doing so good. We went, as you know, to Ivy Bookshop, and we both got our little therapy books that we need. And I thought, great, like 1 or 2 books per bookstore, and I will not smash my New Year's resolution. But at Greedy Reads, as I've already mentioned, they had fill a tote bag up from this table for $20, and that was hard to resist. So we filled it up together.
Yeah.
And
Group effort,
and then we each paid $10.
Feel that sucker up.
So I kind of, we just
I wonder who
for it.
yeah.
I forget.
I wonder who put in more. I don't know.
That's true.
I have no idea.
I was not paying attention. It was just
Yeah.
whenever something was interesting, I put it in. So
Yeah.
I guess we're about to see.
You wanna go first?
Do it.
Well, this one is the husband's secret, and I don't know. It just, her husband has a secret, and he wrote a letter about it. It's not nonfiction; it's fiction. But he wrote a letter being like, "This is my secret. Read this after you die." And she found it when he was alive. And then I was flipping through, and it said something about the police. So I guess it's an illegal secret. So that's the first one I got.
And Leanne Moriarty, that's like that book, and then that author are names I've heard around.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
pretty popular.
Yeah, it says #1 New York Times bestseller. Cool.
I got Jeff Charlotte, The Undertow: Scenes from a Slow Civil War. It looks like it's like Christian churches and materialism and hate in America today. It's nonfiction. It looks really good. I too am against Christian churches spreading hate, so
It would
excited to
suck if
learn
you were
more.
like, I'm not against that. I'm pro. This one is called Stash, My Life in Hiding by Laura Cathcart Robbins, and it's just about her finding sobriety. It is nonfiction.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's nonfiction.
I saw that one and I thought it was fiction.
No. I thought so too, with just like the pink like cover, but then as I was reading, I was like, oh, that's her name. And a friend. So yeah.
I got The Well-Lived Life. It is a 102-year-old doctor just talking about how she's 102 and how she got there. And
My brain said 201. I was like, it's not true. They lied to you.
so there's also nonfiction. I don't know how I'm actually gonna like it, but I thought it was interesting enough to toss in the bag.
This one I got is called The Boy with a Bird in His Chest by M. Lund. And I'm reading the back. I think he actually has a bird in his chest. I don't think it's a metaphor. So I like the cover. It's cute, and then interesting title, and then dude's got a bird in his chest.
Love that.
Oh, it's advanced readers edition. What?
Maybe that just means that they give it to you in advance.
Yeah. They gave it to me in advance.
All right. Well, not you. You're not really supposed to resell these. I don't know why Greedy Reads could do this, but The Queen of Dirt Island. I don't really know what the plot here is. It looks like there are some women who are related, and they're being cool, and they're together. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like it looks like there's a lot going on. I like female relationships. I liked the cover. I liked the cadence of the back. So I'm like, even if there's not like a lot going on, I think I'll like the writing.
Yeah.
So I thought it was pretty.
Cute. And then I think this is my last one. So there's 3 more. So I think Meredith got 3 more than me. Oh, wait, no. Yeah. No, 2 more than me. Whatever. So I got A Wild and Precious Life, a memoir, Eddie Windsor, with Josh Lyon. And it's just it's an advanced reader's copy. Oh my gosh. It's a memoir, and it's about her, living in New York City during, like, the, oh, my brain's, like, leaving me. Gay rights activism in, like, the 70s. So, very cool.
And I'm glad because she almost put that back, and I was like, if you don't read it, I would.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we can count it towards you.
Yeah.
I got too many. No, This Is You.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I did not get that. I watched you read that, and I watched you put it in the bag.
I forgot about it.
The Kneeling Man, also nonfiction. It is My Father's Life as a Black Spy Who Witnessed the Assassination of Martin Luther King. I didn't even have to read the bag after that. I said, I'm all in. And I put it in the bag.
That is cool.
It's cool.
Oh, and then my last one I got, I don't really know. I don't really know.
You read it. I watched you read it, and you were like, this is really cool.
I don't think I said this is really cool. I think I just, like,
You were into it. You said something that was like, you were into it.
Are you sure it wasn't one of the other ones?
No, I'm positive it was this one. Because I was like, what? Okay.
Well, in September of 1 year, she's an archaeologist, and then 2 years later, she's not a war nurse anymore. Is what I got. So that's, and I think there's, oh wait, no, this is why I thought it was cool. Based on the forgotten true stories of 2 remarkable women set against 2 overlooked but dramatic periods of history. So it's 2 different women, true stories, historical, cool women. Now I remember.
But it is a novel.
Advanced readers, like, in advance. Come on. Yeah, it is a novel. Wait, why do you say it is a novel?
Because you were talking about it being, like, historical. And, like, yeah, it's a historical novel, but I was just clarifying for myself that
Okay.
it wasn't the real stories. It's just based on real stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. And I got The Zigzag Boy. I got a lot of nonfiction from Greedy Reads. I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
The Zigzag Boy, a memoir of madness and motherhood. I thought...
We got the same exact amount. Yeah.
So we both got 5.
Yeah. $2 a book. And a tote bag.
She's gonna keep the tote bag.
Yeah.
We've already sorted this out.
Yeah, she has a lot of tote bags.
And a lot of book-related tote bags. But I thought that it was gonna be like his mom was crazy, but it's actually the mom writing it about her son who had a psychotic break.
Oh, okay.
That's so exciting. We both got 5 books.
5 books from the thing. Cheers.
Cheers. That means I did not...
You got that too from the other bookstore? What, you didn't what?
I technically did not buy over my limit, but I did get a book free, so I am over my limit for bringing in. But I got today and tomorrow. I'll pick a short book and I'll knock it out, and I'll still be on track. I'll still do it. I thought I was gonna after the
Did
tote
you
bag.
explain your thing?
I had 7.
You explain your rule?
Well, have you been watching my channel? Most of my videos are about me trying to stick to this rule, but she's right. Good point. This is your first video. I have a New Year's resolution for myself where I cannot bring in more books per month than I have read in that month. So I've been reading hard all April and not bringing anything in to be able to buy as much as I wanted on Indie Bookstore Day. And as of this morning, I had read 7 books and brought in none. So I could have got 7 books. I got 8. But it's exciting.
One was free, so you didn't get it.
Yeah, but it still counts as coming in.
Okay.
Now it's on my TBR pile.
Oh, coming in, you're right.
Yeah. But it's still just exciting that I bought like the exact amount.
Yeah.
But then there's the free one. So on to the last. Hope didn't get anything at Snug Books.
No, I ate a little pastry for free. And I
They-
looked around. They had Dork Diaries. I considered it. For nostalgia's sake.
First I got Hang the Moon by Alexandria Bellfleur. Is that her real name or is that a
I don't
pseudonym?
know, it's cute.
My friend Liv gave me Written in the Stars by Alexandria Bellfleur, and I liked it. I liked the characters. I didn't like them together. I had a couple other issues where I was like, this is, like, I enjoyed myself, but I don't think this isn't like that. It's got some issues. And Liv was basically like, yes, but the author like really listened to people's reviews and like applied it and got better with each book. So I was like, all right, and this is the next book in that same series. I'm excited because I do like her characters, so I'm excited to see more of her characters. And then hopefully the issues I saw are less. And they also gave me a bookmark. I think every single store we went to gave us a bookmark.
I believe so. I didn't get one from Greedy Reads. I don't think so.
Oh yeah,
Just because we shoved all the books in there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we didn't get one from Greedy
Yeah.
Reads. But then, because it was Indie Bookstore Day, they're the ones who had the pastries. They also had, they were like, you can pick any of these stickers or bookmarks. And I got Nick and Charlie's, and it's so cute. And then they were the only ones to give me an I visited an independent bookstore on Independent Bookstore Day sticker. And then they had a whole table to the side, and they're like, now you get another free book. It was supposed to be a blind date with the book, but yeah.
Oh, it's signed?
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
It was supposed to be a blind date with the book, but then they ran out of blind dates with books. The only 2 that were left when I got there were middle grade fiction, and I do love middle grade fiction. But then they were like, because they'd almost ran out, they had added a bunch of advanced reader copies that had been signed. And they were like, and we didn't want to wrap them because they were signed, so we wanted people to know what they were getting. I don't quite get the logic, but I appreciate it. So, Yeah, it's signed by the author, and it is I Like Me Better. Who's the author? Robbie Weber. Weber. And it is gay young adult romance. They're doing sports. I'm on a Foxhole Court withdrawal right now. So we got gay sports.
Foxhole Court.
The Foxhole Court Hope. It's my latest
We don't
obsession.
have time.
We don't have time for it. But it's my latest obsession.
Shout out. Is it a book?
Yeah, it's a book series. Cut off for the game. We don't have time for that right now. It's all I've thought about for the past like 2 weeks. So we've got gay young adult sports. Yeah. So what? They were all doing cool things for Indie Bookstore Day. Ivy Bookshop, at first I was like, oh, they've got these stuff around, but then when we went to the other places, looking back, I'm like, it wasn't as cool.
But they did have a cart with like 50% off books. I liked that.
I got the vibe though that that's always there.
Oh, okay.
That felt like their like markdown area.
Maybe. But they did have a cool like backyard area.
Yeah, but that's also always there.
Yeah.
They had like some people out front with their books.
I think, yeah.
And
We probably
they
should talk
had-
to them.
I didn't want to. Don't make me talk to people.
Yeah, sure.
And then they had that little poetry exercise that we didn't do.
That was cool. Yeah, that was cute.
It was cute to look at. I kind of wish I'd taken one of the papers, but it was like a fill-in-the-blank poetry thing.
Yeah. So are we talking in terms of just the bookstore in general, or in terms of what they did for Indie Bookstore Day?
In terms of what they did for Indie Bookstore Day.
Okay.
But like you can say, I'm not saying I don't like
Oh
the
yeah.
Ivy Bookshop. It's
Support indie bookstores regardless.
yeah, it's wonderful. I'm just saying
Absolutely. Shop local.
they're a great place of community, especially Ivy Bookshop. They do have that whole place out back, and they host all kinds of things, and they're so cool.
Yeah, they're cool.
They were pretty crazy. They had a lot of
There was a lot
of people.
I waited in line for a good, couple minutes for a small bookstore.
Oh, and they did have that little like stand up front where they're like Indie Bookstore Day deals,
Yeah.
and it was like a book or two, and then it was like some magnets and pins and stuff like that, I think. But I looked at the deals and wasn't impressed by any of them. So Greedy Reads was exciting because you go in and right up front they had that table.
My food lab.
What?
My food lab.
I don't think so.
I'm going over the first. We keep going.
Okay. She has to go get dressed for work, so it's just me now. But I don't think I have much left to say. Anyway, it's just Greedy Reads was really cool because you just walk right in, and right up front was that table with the tote bags, and fill a tote bag for $20 with books. Like we both got 10 books. That's $2 a book plus a tote bag. Loved it. And then I thought we almost went home because I just did not want to go to Charm City Books. I didn't want to drive through the city anymore. I didn't want to have to deal with parking again because getting to Greedy Reads was a little scary traffic-wise. I'm not a city driver. But so I looked around and I found Snug Books on Google Maps and was like, I never went to them during college, never heard about them during college. That's what makes me feel like they're newer. But of course, maybe I just never paid attention. So it was just pure chance that we ended up going there. It was not in our plans originally. We were almost about to just go home instead. And I found this and I was like, the drive there looks easy. It has a parking lot. Let's go. Because we knew we had time for one more. And I think they did Indie Bookstore Day the best. You walk in, bam, there's the markdown box right up front. I think they have the markdown box all the time anyway, but right when you walk in. Then there's free pastries and stuff for Indie Bookstore Day. Then, once you're done enjoying, and I checked out, I didn't even know like what I was getting for checking out. I just wanted the second book to the series because of my friend, and I was like, yeah. They let me use their bathroom. Appreciated that. I was checking out, he's like, and here are all of these stickers and bookmarks. Choose, take any of them. And that's, I got the Nick and Charlie. And I get excited every time I say that because I think the sticker's so cute. And then of course their bookmark, and then the like whole free book that I wasn't expecting. I'm in love. I love them. And they're also the only one to give me a newspaper about themselves. So I'm gonna be reading this and seeing what kind of stuff they got going on, and maybe I should go back soon for an event or something. I liked them a lot. Even before any of that happened, 'cause I love free stuff, but even before the free stuff, we were just like standing in the store, and I told Hope, like, I like it here. It just feels nice. And Hope thought I had loudly said I don't like it here. So I hope everybody else heard me correctly, but I liked it there. It had a nice ambiance. It did feel snug. I think it's very well named. I liked Snug Books, but Greedy Reads and Ivy Books Bookshop are also wonderful. The point is, support indie bookstores. I had a wonderful day today. I had a wonderful time hanging out with my little sister. We got so many cool books, and we had a great time. Successful indie bookstore day.
Successful day.
Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day as well. Support your local indie bookstores and local indie authors.